I can take them if I can be potion bitch.
Yeah. I feel like you kind of needed the potions the most so far. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Because it's my fault if they don't finish.
It's always your fault. Everything is your fault.
It's always the man's fault if women don't finish stuff.
She has a point.
She does have a point. I'm not going to fight that one because there's no way for me to win that one.
Nope.
You're a little bit outnumbered.
So in a flash of teleportation light, and there is no twerking unless you want there to be.
No.
I'm twerking. Don't tell me I can't twerk. I'm just gonna twerk if she wants to.
You can leave your cares behind because if your friends don't twerk.
Is there like Doctor Who noises as she twerks through the universe?
Jesus.
Hey,
that's funny.
At least you don't hear the sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
Oh my god, no.
I am glad you made it out of that without mentioning the sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
And occasionally creates a sucking whisper. What is it? Milky, moist whispers? I don't remember.
You made it worse.
How did you make it worse? Because I said moist. That made it worse.
And milky. Let's not overlook milky, please.
I think, is it milky actually in there?
They are milky white tentacles. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Rather you didn't.
Lots of D words.
All the
Dazzling
D-words.
Dee Dee.
Dazzling
Oh
Dee Dee.
dear God.
That's her Vegas name.
Dump truck Dee Dee.
She got that dump truck.
She got that dumpy.
Yep.
She got a thick for a goblin.
You actually managed to convince the captain of this boat, Lord Dryland, to engage in some BDSM with your party.
Hoes make the world go round, baby. Oh.
Oh my god.
Right, but it's Melitus. You're in the city of Melitus, right?
Sure. Sure. Whatever you say, DM.
Yeah. I don't want people to go back and look and be like correcting me.
You mean me?
Yes.
So Muddy had 2 courses of study. She had her unofficial one, which was, of course, furthering the never-ending march of capitalism via illicit substances. And then the other one is she is doing a research internship in the labs.
Okay.
Trying to force evolution on pests.
Is Maudie trying to amass an army of pests?
She's not
trying.
Avoiding it. Basically, if anything goes wrong, is it really going wrong?
Happy little accidents.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
theoretically, I could stick it in his butthole, but I'm trying not to sexually assault people.
I'm gonna say I just rolled an 18.
Like around the ankle.
It takes it. Teamwork makes the dream work.
My dice are cursed. Like, that's just what this is.
Hey, Madame, who's not supposed to vape in the house, is doing it on camera.
Hear you.
Jaspar is our roommate gets a danger cutie. That sounds pretty
Danger
radical.
cutie.
Oh my god, she is so
Hey Muddy, are you guys just hanging out, or do you think you're gonna like be best friendies?
So I think,
I mean, I don't mean to rush you.
like, I don't want to like rush things and all, but like, I would die for her.
She can do it extra better.
So,
I mean, I can grease this pole extra better, but...
But no, I guess I'm just saying, you know what, you're right. Can you point out to me a doll that is comparable for, common conversation that has a butthole, but no, like, junk, gooch, taint, balls, vulva?
Pom-porine.
Of course you know exactly what the fuck the answer is. Of course you do.
It's because
and here we go.
No, not
I'll do it in the
We are
dark.
the live. Oh, NPC, you must have hit your thing.
Oh no, hang on.
So no, you don't have to move that. Just There you go. That's fine. I can fix it from there. How's everybody doing?
Hello,
It's been a while since we
everybody.
played on Thursday, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's MTC. I live.
You're alive. And I'm fixing your thingy, so just sit tight and entertain stream while I do that. Yeah, it's worth free tonight, and it'll be a fun game. Here. Nick, why don't you talk about Tom Bombadil while I fix NPC's thing?
Got it. So I made this deck a while ago, and I haven't really gotten to play it. Mine is built around enchantresses, so classic style. It's what you think it is. It's all sagas, enchantresses, and I hope to draw a ton of cards.
That's exactly what you're gonna do. All right, cool. NPC, what do you want to say? What do you want to say about Sam and Frodo?
Basically, I took the pre-con deck and added more FUDs.
FUDs?
Yes, FUDs.
All right, you got FUDs.
It's a food halfling tribal deck.
Cool. All right, and then more cowbell. Yes, indeed, more cowbell. So I tweaked. It's pretty heavily tweaked. The Tegwill precon from Wilds of Eldraine. It is fairy tribal, but it gives other fairies +1/+1. And I implore you, please, 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 kill my fairies. I want you to kill my creatures. I did not. It is not a Grave Pact deck. I'm not trying to Grave Pact everybody. That's just boring, and I've done that 5 times before. So, but yes.
But I don't want to kill fairies.
You don't want to give me card draw?
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, I suspect you're going to anyway. All right. Shall we roll the D20 or D12?
D12.
That's a 3. That's a 3. That ain't me.
I have a 6.
I rolled a 4.
That's
I'm going
Nick first.
I have a first round play because I already saw my hand.
Good for you.
I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to suspend a Search for Tomorrow, which comes into play with 2 suspend counters on it.
Yep.
And I shall go.
Search for Tomorrow. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a command tower. And I will preordain. I will scry 2 and then draw a card.
Oh, you fast rampy people.
I'm not ramping. I didn't. All I did was replace the card. Yep. All right. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play the Sandseep Citadel for my land for turn and pass.
Yup.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. That's not good. I'm going to play an island, and I just realized that I'm missing something really important. Oh, I use a counter on this. Like a color.
Yep.
But I still have to play, so I'm going to tap 1, 2, and I'm going to bring into play a Destiny Spinner.
Yep. We can't counter your enchantment spells.
Can't counter them, but I don't know if that's going to be a problem anyway, and yeah.
No, there's like 20 counter spells in my deck, so yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yes, that's why it's in here.
That sucks for me, then.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright. I will play a Swamp, and I will tap that for blue, and that for another one. And I will play a Cloud of Fairies, which enters the battlefield and untaps 2 lands. And then I will tap 2 for a Talisman of Dominance.
Pain.
Yep. Fast mana that's also pain. So there's the Cloud of Fairies. And I will pass my turn to NPC while I pull up the...
Untap.
Yeah.
Keep draw. Okay.
Like a free fairy.
It is.
I am going to play Grey Pelt Refuge. Do I want to do that?
Thanks, Night of Law.
Yes, I do. Comes untapped, and I gain a life.
Got it. Oh, that's not you. That's me. You are red tonight.
Ah,
That it?
yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, for me, I'm going to untap, and during my upkeep, I remove my last counter, and off goes the Search for Tomorrow. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, and then shuffle your library. So I need to go search for a plains. So very important, I'm going to go look for the plains.
Nice.
So 1 minute, please. 1 minute. It is. I'm following directions, reading the card. You see how it goes.
Reading the card explains the card.
Yes, it does. All right. Got planes into play. I get to draw for my turn. Well, that's pretty crafty, but I don't think that's the right play for right now. I'm going to tap 1, 2 to play this guy. It's a Connie Naturalist. Lifelink 2/2. Enchantment spells cost 1 less to play.
Yup.
And I get to play a land per turn, right?
Yes, you do get to play late. Not, well, I mean, unless you don't want to.
Play a Balaged Sanctuary, and it enters the battlefield tapped. So I'm going to do it anyway, just because. And then I'm going to pass.
Right.
Graveyard.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Let's see. Old man glasses time.
Junkai Naturalist.
All right. I will play a Tainted Isle, which makes black or blue since I have a swamp. And then I will tap 1, 2, 3 for Tegwill, which is 2/3 flying death touch. Other fairies I control get +1/+1, and then whenever another fairy I control dies, I draw a card and lose 1 life. And I don't know. Let's just be evil. Nick, I'm going to poke you for a 2 in the air.
Okay. Guess I should have attacked then, bastard. How big is your thing?
It's a 2/2 flying.
Okay.
Why is your thing reachy?
No.
Okay. That is my turn, and I shall pass to NPC.
Okay. Untap. Keep. Draw. Okay. Let's see.
Flying Death Touch, huh?
How about I do this? Jeez. Shine Shadow Snarl. When it enters the battlefield, I may reveal plains or swamp. If I don't, it comes in untapped or tapped. So here's a swamp.
I hate those. I hate those lands. I'm glad you play them and you're getting use out of them, but they drive me nuts.
Because you have to read.
No, it's because they're useless late game. They're literally late game enters tapped lands because you're not going to be holding a.
Let's see. Sure. I'm going to tap 3 and attempt to cast one of my commanders, Sam, the Loyal Attendant.
I love just because I'm playing blue, people are going to start saying attempt to cast. I have no response.
Yeah. At the beginning of my combat, which I'm going to be entering that, I create a food token, and activated abilities of foods cost 1 less to activate.
Yep. The Loyal Sam, right?
Loyal Attendant, yes.
Yep, gotcha.
So I'm entering combat, which gives me a FUD.
FUD.
A FUD.
FUD it is.
Okay.
And then I pass turn.
Okay, untap. This time I have nothing in the upkeep. I'll draw a card. Excellent. Verdant Catacombs is the land for turn. I am going to tap it and sacrifice it. And I'm going to go right now. I lose a life. And I'm going to go thing that's probably black and red if I have anything like that in here. And in fact, I'm going to play a land in a second, right? So I could do this afterwards, but I'm actually going to do this. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to play Besiege You Reaches Skyward. And so it also says search your library for 2 basic. The first counter on it is search your library for 2 basic forest cards. Then put
them in your hand.
Put them into your hand and shuffle. So I'm going to look for 2 basic lands that I'm going to tap and sacrifice and look for a mountain and pass turn.
Cool.
And this guy's still there. A mountain, something black or green.
Got it. For my turn, I am going to brainstorm. And look at those 3. And I'm going to put... That's a thing. I'm going to put these 2 back.
Sit down.
And then I'm going to draw the one that I just put back. And I will change the turn sign to me, and I will play a Shipwreck Marsh. Comes in untapped because I have 2 or more lands. And I think I will tap 2 for a Night Veil Sprite. 1/2 flying, but 2/3 because of my commander. And when it attacks, I surveil 1. And do I want to attack this turn? I gotta get getting while the getting's good. 2 at Nick again.
Okay, I'm taking 2, and I don't have a black or black and red. I don't have a bad land, so I went for a taiga, and I'm putting these 2 forests
in your hand. Got it.
Okay, you done?
I am done. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, nothing. Draw. Okay, sure.
I don't like that. Creature and enchantments can't be countered. Ew, that's yucky.
Don't see a problem.
That's why I'm swinging at you, fucker.
Put up to 1 target land from my graveyard on top.
So you could draw the Verdant again.
Yeah, but I'd rather draw a card.
Well, up to. You can choose none.
Yeah.
I will play a swamp. I will tap 4 and cast or attempt to cast Mirkwood Bat.
Fuck no. you get like literally for free every turn? No. I'm gonna...
Wait, what do you mean?
Just gonna counter it.
Yeah, I'm gonna counter it, but isn't Mirkwood Bats whenever you create a token, we each lose a life? Or sacrifice? Yeah, fuck you, no. I'm gonna cast it's a creature spell, so I gotta cast a different thing. Let's see. I've got 3 mana. I'm gonna send the Hypnotic Sprite on an adventure, pay 3 more mana, or that spell is cast or countered.
Okie dokie. That's right.
Yep.
Then I'm going to enter my combat phase and create the food.
Ugh, yuck.
And I will pass turn.
Yeah. So here's the Mirkwood Bats for the folks following along.
I mean, I was like, ooh, flying blocker.
Well, not only that, but it's the you get us both ways, making the food and sacking the food.
Yes. That had its perks.
Yeah, I did.
I'm going to untap, and I am going to put the Verdant Catacombs on top of my library as this goes to 2. I'm going to draw said Verdant Catacombs. I'm going to play Verdant Catacomb. I'm going to sack Verdant Catacombs and lose a life. Ouch.
NPC.
What?
We gotta back up. We gotta back up. It's a new card. I fucked up.
Oh.
It's not pay 3. It's not pay 3 mana. It's countered. It's CMC 3 or less.
Oh, yeah.
So you got it. It's in play.
Whee! And then that means you guys each lose a life.
Yep.
Lose a life, and what happens now?
Just when I create.
Whenever she makes a token or sacrifices a token, we lose a life. And it's a food deck.
So she's gonna. Yep. So that means she's a bigger target than I am. That's okay. So still going back to the Verdant Catacombs.
Yep.
I put it on top. I played it. I'm sacrificing it. I need to go get myself a swamp. Dun, dun, dun. Swamp it is. I don't need anything fancy. Just a swamp.
I mean, ish. DM can counter my stuff, sort of, when he reads the card.
When I read the damn card. Hey, it's a new card, so I get a pass on that one.
5, and I'm going to bring Tom Babadil into play. As long as he counters, he's indestructible, which I do not. I can't reduce him because whatever, but he can't be countered nonetheless. And then I'm going to pass turn.
God Bard. I love that he's a God Bard.
He is, but that's the one. Whenever a final chapter of a saga is revealed at the top of my deck until I hit a saga and put it into play.
Woo!
Hey, Reaper Ace 2. Alright, that would be me. Untypity tap, upkeep, draw. I'm trying to think. Alright, this will be fun. I'm going to play a swamp. And then I'm going to tap 4 for a malleable imposter and get my own Mirkwood Bat. It is a Mirkwood Bat that also counts as a fairy. Right, so I may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of target creature an opponent controls, except it's a fairy shapeshifter in addition to its other types and has flying. So it is a... How big's the Mirkwood Bat? 2/3?
2/3.
All right, so it is a 3/4 fairy Mirkwood Bat. And oh Lord, this is I don't have enough to kill it, so I'm just gonna have to go at Mr. Indestructible over there for 4.
Who's Mr. Indestructible?
You with Tom Bombadil is gonna be indestructible soon, and then
it's not indestructible unless I have more than 4 counters on it. It's really hard to actually get. So they're all. I can't stop flying. So
yeah, I'm gonna poke you for 4, and then I surveil 1 when. Surveil is look at the top
you
card.
dump it to your graveyard. If
yeah,
you
I can
don't
either
wanna
leave
keep
it there. Right, I can either leave it there or
Yeah.
dump it.
Yep.
I'll keep it there. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Untap. Okay. Nothing. Draw.
You're not the target now, Nick. I've
Okey-dokey.
done enough to you. I didn't realize you were 29 already.
That's okay. Do your thing, man.
Yep.
I'm just realizing the deck has no protection against flying, and I'm like, uh-oh.
I think I played my one card that has
there's
protection
board
against
wipes.
flying. There are board wipes. Okay, so I will play a plains as my land for turn.
I need to read this card. Hold on, I'm gonna put it back, but
I need to consider my life choices here. Okay, okay.
So I do this thing like 9 to 5, and today
yeah,
and it's actually pretty cool. So, yay me. Okay, let's continue on.
Oh, I had a cool time at work today. Like no context whatsoever.
That was
Just be happy.
random.
I was an adult. I had a proper moment.
Oh shit.
Okie dokie. So, I don't know if I want to do that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna tap 3 and play the Gaffer.
Ooh.
It's a halfling peasant.
Yep. It does a lot of fun things, though.
At the beginning of my end step, if I gain 3 or more life, I draw a card.
Yep.
Actually, I did that in the wrong... Did I do that in the wrong order? No, that's fine.
Yeah, all you gotta do is sack a food before your turn ends.
Yep. Why don't I just do that
Well,
now?
you're gonna enter combat. You're gonna make a thing. We'll lose a life.
Yeah. And then I'll sack one so I can gain
Then we lose
3
another
life.
life.
Yep.
That Merc with Bats is nasty, man. I put it in my Sapperling deck and I played it a couple of times, and it's just awful.
Then I enter my end step and I will draw a card.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Yeah. During my turn, I'm going to untap. Nothing in my upkeep, I draw a card, and then I do the counters. So I drew a card, and then I put a counter. This guy goes to 3. When it hits 3, it says exile it, and then return to the battlefield, transform. So I get to flip it. But I also get a trigger off of Tom Bombadil. So I get to flip until I get a different one. This guy says it's a reach card, and it gets +1/+1 for each land I control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a blocker. Fuck yeah.
Yay.
Yep.
6/6 flying blocker, dude. And I get to start flipping until I hit a Saga. Let's see if I get a Saga. No, Beast Within. Saga, Birth of Militus. Not the best one.
Yeah.
But it comes into play with one counter, and it says I get to search my library for a basic Plains card and put it onto the battlefield. So let's do that and then shuffle. Oh, there was Farewell, second to the top. Bummer. Plains card. Excellent. Put it onto the battlefield. Tapped? No, it says reveal it and put it into your hand. Bummer. Yep. Shuffle your library.
That was Birth of Militus you just played?
Yeah. So that gets a 1 on it, or da-da-da. I have a bunch of land in my hand. I am then going to play, said land, tap, 1, 2, 3. Well, this is going to kind of suck, but I'm going to play. I only need 2 to play it, by the way. Search your library for a basic land card and then put it into the battlefield. Tap. Sure, I'm going to do that. I'm going to tap 2. 1, 2, and I'm going to bring in the Weatherseed Treaty, which also comes into play with 1 counter on it and says search for a basic land and put it onto the battlefield. Tap. So all of a sudden, my Reachy guy is getting bigger, which is awesome.
Yup.
Search for
you're going to start killing my fairies.
I certainly, well, I just need to. I just need a blocker because I'm getting my butt kicked. And while I'm at it, I'm going to do this one too. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to play a Chromatic Lantern because.
And I'm going to counterspell that Chromatic Lantern.
Are you real?
Yes.
I'm going to let it be counted because, well, I have plenty of land. So 1, 2, and I'm going to then pass. Sure.
All right. Untap.
Guy is now an 8/8.
Upkeep. Draw. Please be useful. Right.
All these
I'm gonna
rampy
swing everything at NPC.
Oh.
So what does that equate to?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total.
I'll take it.
Excellent. I'm going to Prowl Notorious Throng, take another turn, and put in 12 fairy tokens.
Wait. I'm also playing blue. Can you
All
tell
right,
me
well,
what
if you want to counterspell it, I am casting Notorious Throng for its Prowl cost.
Because he dealt damage.
Yep.
I don't know this card, so could you help me explain what it does? Because you were very excited.
I am very excited. It literally gives me another turn.
I don't like another turn, and I don't like 12 fairy tokens. So,
all right, well, I'm all good with that.
I think I had this in my rogue deck too, which I mantled. That looks like a problem.
It is a problem.
I'm going to attack you, and I'm going to cast this negate.
Yep. It is a it is a fair. It is. It is. It is a tribal thing. It is a creature. It is a fairy.
I didn't realize.
It's a sorcery though.
But it's also a. It is also a fairy. Let's hold on.
Yeah,
I can read.
It's
also a sorcery, which can be countered. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's both. You're right. You're right. Not a creature. Thank you, Mick.
Nice try. I almost kind of caved in, but that doesn't look like a creature.
Gotta make the argument. All right. Well, that's turn.
Whee!
Oh.
Okay.
I like the fact that you took the damage, but I don't think that
I know.
Turn would be good.
Yeah.
She's just gonna get it all back with food, though. So.
One can live that dream. How big are your fairies? I just need a head count.
2-2, 2-3, 2-3, 3-4.
Aren't they being boosted?
By my commander.
So you have a bunch of ones?
Without my commander, they're 1-1, 1-2, 2-3.
Yep. Commander's an anthem. Kill it.
Absolutely. Happy to have that kill my commander.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to give me what I need.
I know, right?
So.
Oh, I did not play land for turn. Path to Advance History, by the way. Sorry.
What am I going to do?
I got so excited to play my Take Another Turn spell.
Yeah, that was too excited. That was...
Here's what I think I'm going to have to do, which I don't... Not yet, though. I'm going to tap these 3 and play a Commander Sphere. I am then going to tap 3 more to play Rosie Cotton of South Plain.
More token generators.
I mean, she's more counter generators.
When she
and
enters,
when she comes in, create a food. So you guys lose a life. And then I'm gonna go ahead, since I took a shit ton of data or damage. I'm going to pay 1 stack of food to gain 3 life.
Yep, and then we each lose a life.
Yep.
And then enter combat.
I'm going to enter combat. I didn't read Rosie properly, so I'm going to put a counter on my bat.
Nice.
Make it a little heftier. And when the second food token comes in, I get to... Or wait, no. Because when she creates a food token, or do they enter at the same time?
No, she enters the battlefield, so she is already in the battlefield before the token, so she gets the counter and the food when she enters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she can't get the counter.
Right. She gives.
Any of the other creatures can.
No, why can't it? It says on target creature you control. Oh, other than Rosie. Why would it just say on another target creature?
I don't know.
I like to use more words on the cards because it makes it look cooler.
Okay. In any case, I am going to enter my end step and draw a card.
Y'all.
Did you forget to attack?
She doesn't need to attack. She's just going to sit there and kill us.
No, it's more... I guess DM's open, and I can't block his shit. But you are not open. So it's like... I have to manage the battlefield from 2 ways.
Nudge.
Yeah, I know, right? There's other shit on the battlefield.
Yeah. Anyways, it's you.
Is your commander indestructible now?
Mine?
Yeah.
No, it's not. I only have 2 counters on, so still not indestructible. I'm going to untap. Upkeep.
Is that thing still in Saga, even though it's flipped?
This is no longer a saga. This is now a creature. It's Its branch of Besiege You gets +1/+1 land I control. So it's
I thought you were putting counters on it. Sorry. It's just you're just telling me how big it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool sagas that after they hit their end, they flip over and become creatures.
Yep.
Yeah, that was in Kamigawa.
Yo.
Yeah.
So
So
I would love someone Scurry Oak would end the game pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am upping my Birth of Melodus, which gives me a 0/4 wall, and I'm upping this guy, which creates a Sapperling. So I have a Sapperling token right here, and I have a wall that I drew right here. So those guys come into play, and then I get to move to my turn. So I am going to tap a plains and a green to bring into play 3 blind mice. Creates a mouse. So I get a 1/1 mouse, which doesn't really look much like a mouse, but that's what it is. So 3 blind mice are into play.
I love the art of that card, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And I get to play a land for turn.
Hey, my hair is almost dry.
So this guy goes to 9, and I am going to swing because, unlike you, NPC, I am going to take advantage of the fact that this guy has lifelink, so I'm going to swing that at DM.
Oh.
And I'm going to swing at you with my 2/2 dude as well, and my commander, the 4/4 guy.
4, 5, so 8 total, 2 life to you.
So 8 total to you, 2 life to me.
You got it.
And
Hey, look, we're tied at 26, and I've got 4 commander damage. I'll track that over here.
I don't think it's going to matter. It's not bold on, so. But I'm trying to bring order to the board because it's just freaking messy. And I'll pass the turn.
All right, on top. Upkeep. Draw.
Got a mouse, I got a sapperling. I got all kinds of shit going on over here. This is messy.
Let's see. I'm going to play a Fairy Dream Thief. When it enters the battlefield, I surveil 1. I like that.
Oh,
there.
I just thought about something. I'm glad those tokens didn't come into the battlefield because you would have done 12 damage to us.
Yep.
Because you have a bat.
Exactly. Yep.
Hence, a good use of negate.
Yes.
It was
You're
a very
welcome.
good use of negate. Let's see.
And plus, I crushed his joy.
Oh, did. It was awful.
Stomped it out.
Nick, I'm going to swing at you with a 2/4 and a 2/3.
2/4 and a 2/3.
Yep.
I'm going to give you the card, and I'm going to block the. Which one is better?
You probably want the surveil one.
I want the surveil and kill the surveil guy, and I will take 2 and
draw that card, and you take 2, and I lose a life. And let's see.
I want to attack with this 9/9 dude. He's getting bigger.
I would love for you to attack with your 9/9. I think I'm going to pass turn.
Okie dokie. Untap. Let's see. Upkeep, nothing. Draw. Oh, well, that's amazing. Why not?
Yeah, so this proxy-friendly tournament for CDH up in Lehigh, it's not that far away, and it sounds like I just feel like I'm wondering if I need to put together a wild pile to be more like more interaction and more counter spells versus infinite mana, kind of just or Crick, because Crick is just fun.
Or just, you know, if you're gonna go that route, just fucking Thoracle. Like
just what?
Thoracle, Thassa's Oracle.
Well, yeah, that's kind of I mean, these cats are playing it's play to win guys, right? I mean, they're playing Thess all the time. Or infinite mana and finale of devastation kind of stuff.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to do a plains, tap the command sphere, and I guess I'll tap another plains of herbs and stewed rabbits.
What does it do?
This is the saga.
Oh.
Put a target counter on creature that I control and create a food token. Shocker.
You're gonna... oh my god. Yeah, no, you know what? I am gonna counter that.
What spell are you using, sir?
I'm
sending
the thing. It's CMC 3 or less. I'm sending the Hypnotic Sprite on a holiday.
Okay.
On an adventure.
I'm glad you didn't counter the birth of Melodis. That would have been awful.
I was tapped out when you did that.
Oh, so sorry, Saga. What am I doing?
That's right.
By the way, there's the stack of fairy tokens that I should have had in play, motherfucker.
Yep.
My heart is bleeding.
I know. It's the tiniest violin playing My Heart Cries for You.
Let's see. What am I doing? I have no clue. Yeah, I really have no clue.
Just trying to find a little adventure card. Can't find a little adventure card.
Okay, fine. I'll just do this. Because I'm taking far too long for no good reason. I will play Bilbo, Birthday Celebrant.
If you get up over 100 life, then you deserve to win.
It's not even an automatic win, but yeah, it's pretty damn close.
If you have 111 or more life, you can just sack it and put all your creatures from your graveyard into play. Or from your library into play.
Yeah, but there's a risk you could do a board wipe, and then I'm kind of boned.
Yeah, but you're playing black, and then you just...
I don't know if I have enough to reanimate, although I think I'm getting an extra Kindred...
Kindred Dawn, or...
No, the other one. It starts
Kill
with
everything
a P.
but...
No, it returned everything of a certain type from your
Patriarch's
graveyard.
Bidding?
Yeah. Which, yes, would benefit you in a game like this, because you'd be like, fairies!
Yep.
But it also benefit me if someone board wipes all my creatures. Okay. So... Get a food token.
We lose a life.
And then I'll go ahead and pay the one to sack a food token.
We each lose a life. You gain 3.
I should have put counters up, so Bat, enjoy your counters.
Sorry.
Yeah. I gain 1 extra life because the Bilbo gives me 1 extra life. And then I'm gonna enter my instant and draw a card. Okay.
All right, then. I'm going to untap. Nothing in my upkeep. I'm going to draw a card. And then I'm going to trigger away. So Birth of Melodis triggers and finishes. That gives me 2 life. And then I get to flip until I get a Saga. I only get to do this once, though. So that kind of sucks. Land. Fierce Guardianship.
I'm glad that's not in your hand.
Land. There it is. This looks like a pretty nasty card, though. These go onto the bottom.
Yup.
What does it do?
What is it? Battle for Bredegard?
It's Birth of Imperium.
Oh, yeah.
and I have no idea what it does, but it looks good. But before I get to Birth of Imperium, I also get to complete this one. It says domain. It says target creature you control gets +X against trample until the end of the turn, where X is the number of basic land cards I control. And I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right now. So somebody's getting +7 in trample. And it's probably going to be this
Which card was that?
Dunkai Naturalist. Pardon?
Which card?
The card that triggered that, this deck does have a lot of triggers. It's the Weather Seed Treaty. It's all about triggers. It's saga, right? I mean, it's what it's about.
Yeah, like you just got to hit your sagas every turn.
Yep.
That one.
And that's what I'm trying to do here. I mean, I'm trying to plan that out. So I'm giving the Junkai Naturalist +7, but I'm also going to play a land for turn, so it's going to become +8 trample, and yeah, that's all good because it's got lifelink. But I also get a trigger on the Birth of Imperium, and it says
it's basic land types you control.
Not
like
basic
you have
land,
7
so it's going to be
different
5.
types.
Oh, I only create
It can
5.
only be 5.
And I do have 5. You have it up there? You do.
Yeah. Sorry. Like I know that card.
The number of basic land types. I missed the word types. That's a big one.
Reading the card.
Yep.
Damn.
That's why I didn't put that card. Like I have a deck that like sagas as well, but I was like, this makes no sense because it's like a limited color deck.
Yeah. So Birth of Imperium says create a 2/2 Asterisk Warrior creature token with vigilance for each opponent you have. So I have 2 opponents, so I'm creating 2 warrior tokens. So
I added this GIF for food decks, and I have no idea what it is. Oh, there it is. NPC, that's for you.
Aww. All the food.
So there he is, and I have 2 of them. So these are 2 guys.
All
Maybe
right.
I'll 2. There they are. Excellent. All right, I still get to my attack step, and
I'm hydrating. I don't have a drink out here. I suck. Here, I'll turn on the GIF.
I've been drinking bourbon. I'm gonna hydrate.
I have water. Less interesting.
You know something? I'm gonna do this as well, though. I'm gonna tap
Okay,
one.
while you're still deciding, I need to use the restroom because water.
It's all right. I'm gonna play Mihiko's Reign of Truth.
Michiko.
I only paid 1 for this because it's kind of cheap. And it says target creature gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn for each artifact or enchantment I control, which is pretty cool. So enchantments I control, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So I have 6 enchantments. So now all of a sudden my Junkai Warrior is going to get another +6/+6. So that's pretty cool. Now he gets +11/+11. And I am going to swing him at... Is NPC still there?
Nope, she went to the bathroom.
She's gaining a lot of life, and she's way up there. How big are our creatures?
They're small. She's just going to take it and eat food.
Well, it's guy's got trampled, too, right? So it's a 13/13 trampler. But what's more...
She cares.
At this point. I'll wait for her to get back.
All right, cool. I will, while Madame is gone, I will thank our backers while we're doing the things and the stuffs. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you, backers.
We haven't played... we actually have backers, right? Isn't that crazy? It's nutty.
I have 3. You're still missing the 4.
Thanks to Heather. Thanks to suffice to say, Night of Law, who made us hydrate just a few minutes ago. To Carrie, to Effin Nuts, to John, and to Dragon Gem. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. You keep the lights on around here. And
Thank
if
you.
you want to help us, go ahead.
I missed the trigger. Sorry, DM. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I missed the trigger for you blind mice because that also up as well. And it says create a token that's a copy of a target token I control, which is a mouse, I guess, or a sapperling. Doesn't matter. How about the mouse. But that does give this guy indestructible.
Okay. Oh, that's very cute. Look at your little mouse. It looks like a hunchback mouse.
He's a...
It's a hunchback mouse. Oh, God.
It's awful. All right. I'm still waiting for NPC to get back. In the meantime, I should try to connect legs to the mouse at least.
I'm back. Sorry.
Nick was waiting for you to get back to attack you, but he's trying to draw a really deformed mouse. It's awful.
Oh, wow.
Sort of like an ant mouse, but NPC. 13 trample is coming your way with lifelink.
I mean, that sucks. I'll take 13.
I told you.
13 life, which I needed desperate. Pass the turn.
35 to you. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Guys are cool, aren't they? They look like, yeah. Although these guys are pretty pathetic looking. He needs a hat.
That mouse looks like a kiwi, like the bird.
Which one? This one?
The mouse at the bottom.
I have
looks
two.
Like it has duck bills.
Oh, they're whiskers. He needs 4 whiskers.
All right, this will be fun.
Like from a distance, now they look like spiders.
They're spider mouse. Spider.
I'm just gonna go balls out this whole time again. All right, Nick, swinging at you this time with everything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to block somebody who's not your commander. Who's the next biggest guy?
The bat.
Yeah, I will block the Mirkwood bat. Yes, of course I.
Awesome. The Mirkwood bat dies. You're going to take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm taking the 6. I can't do a thing about it. I killed the bat.
Then I would like to have a perplexing test and return all non-token creatures to their owner's hands.
Return all non-token.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom Babadil comes back. My branch.
Oh, and I lost a life and draw a card, right? Yeah.
Creature comes back. Okay.
All right, and then my commander's in my hand.
Sure, I will take.
And then I will tap 2 to play Cloud of Fairies and untap these 2 lands.
Good thing is I had a lot of tokens.
Yeah. Yeah, but now I can counterspell your Destiny Spinner. Pass fucking turn.
Okay. Untap.
NPC, play something nasty so he has to counter it.
Draw. Okay. I will play a forest for my land for turn. Let's see. Fun. Okay. Sure. I will do this. We'll see if I'm going to attempt to cast Samwise Gamgee. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield, I create a food token, and I may sack 3 food tokens to return historic cards from my graveyard.
Yep.
That's pretty nasty.
Does it succeed?
Yeah.
Okay. You're saving it for my bet, aren't you?
Fuck yeah. I mean, you could wait around and see if I have to use it on Nick's thing, but...
Let's see. Do I risk my bet then? How about I do this then? I will tap 1, 2.
Oh, right. That's
3.
still not an adventure, sorry.
I will cast Rosie.
Rosie's back.
Okay. And I get 2 food tokens for that.
Yep.
Because she comes in, creates a food, and Samwise also creates a food. How many cards do I have in hand? Okay.
6. Just gotta return them all to my hand.
Let's see.
Spider mouse? What the hell is a spider mouse? Oh, Nick's spider.
It's token.
This is my spider mouse right there.
Right.
Okay, so I will tap Command Sphere. This for green, this for white, and play Sam, Loyal Attendant again.
Yep.
Or wait, actually. Yeah, I'll do Sam again. So.
Cool.
I think I'm running out of food tokens.
I mean, you could just just have one and put a counter on it.
But where's the fun in that?
I don't know.
You could draw
To
them.
show that I have a ton of food.
You could draw them to these or something.
You could draw spider food?
I will draw them. Oh, crap. So those 2 came in. I guess I'm going to boost... what do I want to do? I'll do this Samwise. Gets 2 counters. Actually, should have been 4 at this point, because when she came in... Yeah.
Wait. Whenever
remember,
a non-token creature... Oh, non-token, right. So...
Non-token. Yep. So that would have created 2.
Yep.
Then when Sam, the Loyal Attendant, came in, would have been 1 more. Then I enter combat.
And Sam makes
more.
another. Yep.
Yep. And then I will go ahead and pass turn.
Okay. Going to untap. Nothing in my upkeep. Draw a card. Sweet. Wow, that is very sweet, actually. After I draw my card, I kind of go through my thing. So the first one is the
Did I draw on my turn? Maybe. It's fine.
Maybe?
Imperium goes up. And so that says each opponent sacrifices a creature.
Poof. Gone.
Yep. The next
I
one.
will do Rosie, I guess.
Yep. And the next one says Mexico's Reign of Truth goes up to 2, and it basically says 1 creature that I control gets +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment I control. So that goes to 2. And I'm going to choose this dude right here. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 3. But I still get to play some, so it might go up. And the last one is 3 Blind Mice. This goes away. It says creatures I control gain +1/+1 in vigilance until the end of the turn. And this guy goes away to the graveyard. Goes on to 2. For my turn, I'm going to tap 5, and I'm going to play Tom Davidoff from my hand. Okay, that seems successful. I'm going to cast 2 to do my... Wait. I'm not going to do that. Wow, DM's got no blockers.
Nope.
These guys all have +1/+1 vigilance. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to try to bring in the Junkai Naturalist.
Go to town.
Excellent. And then I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to do Besiege You Who Reaches Skyward. Search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards. Put them into my hand. And I didn't play a land, so I can really use more land. Excellent. I hope I have Forest 1. Be another forest. Doesn't look promising. Forest, I do. And I'm going to put them into my hand. I'm going to play one of them, and I am then going to move to my attack step. They all have +1/+1, and they
vigilance.
Have vigilance. Oh, and this guy with the red die on him gets +1/+1 for each enchantment I have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. So I am going to swing at. How big are you guys, NPC?
I have a 6/6 and a 2/4.
And I got nada.
6/6 and a 2/4.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to send my 7/7 vigilant guy at you.
Before you declare all those attacks, I'm going to just cast a Vampiric Tutor and get going. Depending on where those attacks go, depends on what I'm going to fucking tutor for.
Okay. Yeah.
Where are the rest going?
A 6/6 and a 2/4, right? So I am going to send. Yeah, I'm going to send 3 at you, DM.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave the rest home. So DM, you have 6 coming at you. Actually,
I gotta take it.
7 coming at you because this guy's a 2/2.
I got
and you have 7 coming at you as well, but yours is in the form of
In the form of what?
one big guy.
I'll take the 7.
All right. Okay. How much should I take?
You took 7. Both took 7, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
And with that one, I am going to pass turn, and this is 1 count.
All right. Tap. Upkeep. Draw. I know exactly what it is.
Sounds like a board wipe.
Maybe, maybe not.
Should be, unless it blows up all foods. That would be even cooler.
It blows up all food.
How about enchantments? Suck it.
Yeah, right. And that's not a thing that black and
blue have. And it does have a cyclonic rift, which I stopped playing with because this is fucking cool. Trying to make it feel.
I'm gonna play the Fairy Dream Thief.
My food.
When it enters, I surveil. I do not need that, so the land could go into the graveyard.
That's what you Vampiric Tutored for?
No. I'm gonna sit on this 7 mana. Pass turn.
It's like
at the end of your turn, I'm gonna take advantage of Samwise ability, sack 3 foods, bring Rosie back, sack 3 more foods, ring of herbs and stewed rabbit back to my hand.
Cool.
Okay. And then, for good measure, since I need that life, I'll sack my last food and gain 3 life. And then I will untap. So I go up to 19. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Yay. Okay. I will play a swamp for my land for turn. I am going to... What am I going to do? How much mana do I have again?
Looks like a lot.
You have a lot more than I do. I have
I-
10.
I tried to find all of the Rampy sagas and put them in here.
Did and you've gotten 2 of them, and you
Quite
played at least one of them twice.
successfully.
Yeah.
Quite successfully. Have you done that? Okay. How many cards do I have in hand? Okay. So I need to play things. Okay. Let's just keep some things to the side.
Everybody's just playing lots of triggers and decision-y things tonight.
I hope
Things
I'm
and stuff
Oh,
and things.
I fast with it, even though I have a lot of triggers.
We're doing fine. I mean, these are not basic decks. Like
3. Okay. So Rosie is back.
Cool.
So I'll go ahead and boost Sam,
Yup.
giving him counters. And then I'll get 2 foods.
Please, you're being begged to commit food terrorism.
Food terrorism. I'm trying, man. Getting punched in the head a little bit, but I kind of deserve it, if we're honest about the situation. Okay, and then I will tap these 3 to cast, hopefully, of herbs and stewed rabbit.
I don't care as long as I'm not losing life.
Okay. Put a counter on a target creature. Sure, Rosie deserves a counter now. And you get a counter. And then I create a food with that, which gives something else a counter. I'm going to go ahead and give Sam one, because I have bigger stuff coming at me, and I want to be able to kill it. Let's see. What are the horrible things you have on your board, Nick? Asking for a friend.
I have a 0/4 wall. I have 2 1/1 spider mouses, a sapperling, 2 dudes. I have 2/2 lifelinky Junkai naturalist. I have Tom Babadell, 4/4. Nothing
Okay.
all that. But I.
What about your... The one Sago is the one that has the flying creature that's based on land?
Correct. That's this guy, but it was bounced to my hand, so.
Okay, and what about the one that has 2 blue counters on it? What does that do?
This guy over here, it says draw 2 cards for each opponent who control fewer creatures than me.
Okay.
And this guy exiles it, and I flip it over, and it becomes a something. It becomes a portrait of Mexico. And Portrait of Mexico gets +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment I control.
Okay. What's the next part of the one Saga? Like, I'm having trouble reading. Like, the small card view does not work well.
Yeah, they're very sorry about that. This is Besiege You, who reaches skyward. And that guy is that becomes the Reachy guy.
Got it.
The next one says put 1 target land card from your graveyard to the top of your library, which I probably won't do. These 2 guys are at the end.
Is Tom Bombadil is 5, right? So Tom's indestructible right now.
He is indestructible right now. Yes.
Got it.
Is that because you've got sagas
5
out or enchantments?
sagas.
That's right. He's hexproof and indestructible, so he cannot be targeted.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm more worried about.
Spider mice.
Yeah.
That was.
I will go ahead and pass turn. And
All right, I'm
see
gonna
what
untap,
happens.
return everything to my hand after Seth plays this. Yeah, I'm going to untap, upkeep, nothing, draw a card. Excellent. And then I'm going to move to my flippy step, and I am going to kind of go down a target.
Oh.
So, Birth of Imperium says draw 2 cards. If you have fewer creatures than me, I have a lot of creatures you don't, so I'm going to draw 4 cards.
Yep.
That guy goes to the graveyard, and I'm going to then flip until I get a thing. And I'm going to order these as I'm going to
Hold
draw.
on. I think before those 4 cards come into your hand, I am going to rift.
I was trying to say that.
Yeah.
So that means I don't get this trigger, and you're going to rift, right?
Well, no. The trigger happens, and after that trigger happens, I want to rift because I want those 4 cards in your hand. I want you to discard.
So you have to.
So
no, all right, yeah. Let's do it before you draw the cards. Just let's save everybody.
You know, because that would have to mean that all these guys go off. So
Yeah, they all, right, exactly. Let's just have none of them go off, right? Because they all. Well, you order your triggers.
Pardon?
You order your triggers, and I can. You basically need to ask me if I want priority after each one of them triggers.
So you're saying I'll go to my hand through a rift, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's just do it.
I am gonna. Do I want to sack my commander sphere and not deal with having it in my hand? Sure. Why not? Or no.
It's
actually,
just you get a card
lying.
anyway, right? Like, might as well have it.
I am going to basically sack these 4 foods and gain 12 life. Actually.
Do you have
because I had
enough
4
mana?
lands.
Oh, right,
Yes.
because you only need 1 per each. So 12 life?
Correct. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, it
turn,
did
right?
what I intended it to do.
Going to play a land for a turn. Excellent. Then I'm going to do a green and a white, and I'm going to play my Junkai Naturalist.
Yep.
I'm going to do a white and another one, and I'm going to play Starfield Mystic.
Yep, enchantments are 1 less.
One
Or
less,
auras
so
are
my
1 less. Is it auras or enchantments?
pardon, enchantments. So my enchantments are now 2 less. I'm going to tap 1 to bring in a Destiny Spinner.
Yep. By the way, I could never have countered it. I literally have. I literally can't. I have 3. Yeah, non-creature spells. That's all I've got in my hand. Just thought I'd share.
Tap 2 green to play Besiege You Who Reaches Skyward. I get to go search my library for some forests with 1 on it. I can do that in a second. And I am going to do... I didn't save another white, which is a problem. Oh, I get to go get 2 forests. I'm going to go do that.
Yep.
Oh, they're 2 basic forests. Shit.
Huh.
You know something? Could I go back? I don't need the Starfield. I
Okay.
need the mana more than I need that. I didn't quite think. Let me do this kind of again. I'm going to do the green and the white just because for this guy, which is important. I'm going to do these 2 guys to bring in the Destiny Spinner, which is nice. I'm going to do 1 black, green.
I'm just gonna show.
I have to pay attention to colors, so you guys
show
have
the
to.
stream.
I'm going to do those 3 to bring in the Besiege You Who Reaches
All
Skyward.
non-creatures.
Pardon?
Nothing. Just don't look up at the stream.
That's all right. And I'm going to do the rest to play Tom Babador. So that guy gets 1 counter on it, and I am then going to search for 2, and I can't attack because they all just came in, and I'm going to pass the turn.
You got it.
I don't know if I actually have any more 4s, but I'm going to look anyway, because if there is, I'm going to try to thin out as much as I can. And
all right. I am going to play Una, Queen of the Fae.
Yep.
And what cards are you discarding?
Oh, me?
Or did you play enough?
I only have 6 cards in hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to play Una, Queen of the Fae.
Oh, boy.
And pass turn. Let me bring up
Okie
Una.
dokie.
Sweet.
Oh, okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
I feel like I'm in History of the World singing Auto de Fae whenever I say Una, Queen of the Fae.
Okay. So I will play Path of Ancestry. Comes untapped.
And by the way, I played a Path of... I tapped the Path of Ancestry when I did that, so I should have scryed. I can stay.
I've got to figure out how to do this carefully.
I did not put one of these in, but I should have. I forgot that
I
it
will
existed.
tap 3 for Command Sphere again. I will tap these 2 for Samwise again. I will tap. How do I want to roll with this?
It's what you ought to do. Yeah, that is exactly what an Auto de Fae is.
I will. Oh, God.
Damn, that's awful.
1, 2, 3. Do I want to go that route though?
I don't know.
Did you play the Fairy Artisans?
No, I was just saying I forgot about that card when I was building this deck.
Thank God, that card...
It's so good. I know.
It is a very good card.
Do I actually want to play the Command Sphere? No. In fact, I'm putting it in discard because mentally I'm like, I've already discarded you in my head. Okay. And tapping those 2 for lands. Keeping these separate because safety. And then I will go ahead and I guess play Rosie again. And just for laughs, let's keep that to the side. Okay. So I get 2 foods basically by her entering, which again puts counters on something, so I have blockers, but not against giant ass fairies.
I've already discarded you in my head.
Yes. So let's see. I am gonna have to discard. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to throw 1. Do I feel like I think I'm going to put the gaffer in the graveyard and pass turn.
Okay. Going to untap. That's in my upkeep. Going to draw a card. Sweet. That's it. Oh, shit. trouble. I'm going to plus this one up, and it says I get to put a land from my graveyard on top of my library, which I choose not to find. I am going to make a decision. Damn, I don't hate making decisions. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to play a Monastery Mentor. And I'm going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, and play a Monastery Mentor.
Cool.
So it says whenever I cast a non-creature spell, create a monk. I love monks. Then I'm going to tap 3, 4, and I'm going to cast Birth of Imperium. And I'm going to get 2 dudes. And I'm going to get a monk, which I have to find a monk. For a 1/1 monk. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to play Song of Freylies. It says, until the end of my next turn... let me read this again. It says, until the end of your next turn, creatures you control gain tap 1 to end mana of any color.
Nice.
That would in this case. So that guy gets 1 on it, and I get to tap creatures, and I also get some monks. Pretend these mice are monks, because now I have 2 of them, because I cast Song of Freylies and the Birth of Imperium. I'm going to tap these 2.
They're
monks.
summoning sick.
Yeah.
It says tap 1 for any color mana, so it has to be somebody else. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
And can't be something that came in this turn.
I gotcha. I need to do 1 anyway. I'd like to do 1. So I'm going to do the Destiny Spinner, because I am not attacking with that anyway. Take a white, and I'm going to bring into play Hiko's Reign of Truth, and that gives me another one of these guys. So let's just say I have 3 monks now.
Yup.
And that gets 1 counter on it. I'm taking forever. I'm so sorry, dudes.
It's all right. That's what the deck does.
Yeah.
Target creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment I control. I'm going to give it to the Junkai Naturalist, who's got the lifelink again, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it gets +6/+6, and that's it. No trample, just 6. So it's an 8/8 lifelinker, and who is the better person to attack? DM, how big are your NPCs? The better person to attack.
Yeah.
NPC, how big are your creatures?
Why am I the better person to attack?
Because I am going to kill the Jukai.
And he's going to...
I've got 4/4 and a 1/1.
Excellent. Swinging at you, and I think...
With what?
It says, whenever I cast on creatures... Oh, this guy is prowess. He doesn't. So it's just an 8/8 lifelink.
Just.
Just.
That's what.
I'll take it. Why not?
All right.
I can gain.
Why not?
The monk spider. Spider monk. And I have 3 of them. And I am going to pass the turn.
All right, end of your turn. I'm going to put 3 into Una. Nick, I would like you to exile the top 3 cards of your library. Tell me how many cards are green.
Not one of them. It's
all right. I get no fairies, but they stay exiled.
The Heresy,
Horus Heresy. I'm glad.
Yeah, that was awful. And the Princess
Dovin's Veto. I'm glad Dovin Veto's gone.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but they're exiled. That was a nice top 3 cards too. Well played, sir.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Ugh.
I'm going to play my commander from my hand.
You know, when you hold back something for reasons and you, are already off in space? Well, that's where I was at.
Commander is in. Tegwill and... I don't know. You know what? Let's play it with... fucking Path of Ancestry, so I can scry one. All right, that can stay. And pass turn. Sorry, I feel like I'm just playing super control. I was trying to play aggro, and I got burned myself.
I should have scryed myself, but I didn't. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to tap this one forest. Sure, a path of ancestry. The words.
Yup, ancestry.
And attempt to cast Peregrine Took. If one or more tokens would be created under my control, those tokens plus an additional food token is created instead.
I'm just gonna sit here and watch you two try to beat each other up. So I'm done. Faster, back to you.
Let's see, and then I get, I guess 3 food tokens off of that, because it comes in. No, wait. 2. I don't know why I was thinking 3. And we get counters. How big is your stuff, Nick? Just curious.
I have 3 1/1 monks. I have a 2/2 monastery.
Hold on, I'm gonna full screen you, and you can just point to them. Give it a second.
Yeah,
Go
they're
ahead.
not all that big, in all honesty. So I have a. Oh wait, there we go. So I have a 4/4 hexproof indestructible Tom Babadil. I have 3 1/1 monks with prowess. I have a 2/2 monastery monk with prowess. I have 2/2 Astra warriors. My Destiny Spinner 2/3 and a 2/2 lifelinky Junkai, whatever it is, naturalist.
Okay.
You still need it?
No.
And look at some order to the board. I feel like I have this in pretty good control here.
Okay, I am going to tap 4 and see if this happens. And attempt to cast my Mirkwood Bats again.
Go to town. Can't do anything about it.
Okay. Then I get 2 food tokens, and you guys lose 2 life. And I will put 2 counters on the bat.
Yeah, that's a problem. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, and I pass turn.
Oh man! All right, I'm gonna untap. I'm trying to keep the lands situated here. Untapping, making it look pretty. It's not working well. I get to draw a card. Excellent. And then I'm going to go through triggers. Wow. Triggers are going to go off. I'm going to do this guy first. Besiege who reaches skyward. It's going to hit number 3. I exile it, and I basically get to flip until I get another one. That guy now gets a bunch of counters on it for how many land I have, which is probably about 12, and I'll start flipping. Passage, and it's Jungan defends the temple. Create a 1/1 human monk. I get a monk. So that goes to 4 monk. Well,
did you play it, or does it get put on the battlefield?
It gets put. Don't really know. That's a tricky question.
Yeah, read Tom.
Whenever the final chapter of a saga you control resolves, reveal the top card of your library until you reveal a saga card. Put that card onto the battlefield.
Yeah, so you're not casting it. It doesn't trigger the prowess.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was wondering about.
It doesn't trigger the prowess, but I still, this guy, the for number 1 says I get a green ring monk.
Yep. Does it have prowess? No.
It does not have prowess.
Tappy.
It has tap for a green, yeah. So that's going to be a weird monk, and I'll draw him in a second. My drawing abilities are pathetic.
Yes,
All right.
they are.
These guys go off as well, and it says 2. It says until the end of my turn, I get to tap creatures to make mana. This one goes off as well, and it says Target creature gets +1/+1 for all the enchantments I have, and that's going to go on to this guy. I don't know how many I have yet, but we'll figure it out in a second. And this guy here goes to 2, and it says each opponent sacrifices a creature.
I will sacrifice this fairy thing. Lose a life, draw a card.
Bye, Rosie.
So I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I do have 12 lands, so this is a 12/12 reacher, guys.
Remember, is it number of lands or land types?
This one says gets +1/+1 for each land you control.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's an important distinction. I get it.
Yep.
Each opponent sacrifices a creature. We did that one. This guy gives one guy +1 for each enchantment I control. And I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enchantments. 7. Right? But
And the monks aren't enchantments.
They are
monks
not.
are just 1/1 tokens that
Okay.
have prowess.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to do this. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to play this card. It's called Befriending the Moths. Target creature I control target creature you control gets +1/+1 against flying until the end of the turn. So I'm going to choose the Junkai Naturalist and give him +1/+1 in flying. And oh, what the hell? I might as well do this one too. One more for a Sanctum Weaver, which is another enchantment. So it makes it one more bigger. So it's a 9/9/9, 11/11 flying lifelinker. And I'm going to send them at you, NPC.
And I am going to attempt to anguish on making it.
Oh, that's unfortunate because I can't do a thing about it. So anguish on making it is. It's gone.
Exiled. And I lose 3 life.
Yep, that's a problem. But just to try to finish off the rest of my hand, I'm going to tap 2 and I'm going to cast a Starfield Mystic.
Yep.
That guy allows me to, whenever an enchantment I control is put in the graveyard from play, I put a +1/+1 counter on Starfield Mystic, which is pretty nice. By the way, I played Befriending the Moths, so I get another monk, so I go to 4.
Yep.
And I am going to pass.
For my turn, at the end of your turn, I would like you to exile the top 5 cards of your library and give me a, let's go with green again. 1.
5. Banishing
All right, I
Light.
get 1 fairy.
Pardon? 1
I
fairy.
get 1 fairy road.
How are you doing this? And I think I need
With
to tell you
Una.
because... Yeah, that's the problem.
Yep. Here's Una.
Una.
She's way
like
better
the
when
maker
people are
of
playing a
my fairy
monocolored deck. She's way better when people are playing one color.
Yeah.
Or if you treat her the way I treat my fairy deck, is basically trying to exile you out. So it's like, if I get fairy tokens, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one
I just
card,
don't want you to have cards.
and I should have played it because it's a nasty card, but I don't know what it really does yet. But
What?
it was not to play it. I'll play it next time.
Do you have a flyer, Nick?
I have a guy with reach.
Got it.
It's a 12/12 guy with reach.
I'm going to play some Greaves. I'm going to put them on Una.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pass turn.
Okie dokie.
I'm probably going to die to food, but...
I am going to sack 3 foods so I can get Rosie back.
No, that's 3 for me.
Oh, 3 for everyone.
Well, there's only 2.
Untap. Draw. Okay.
So, monks, whenever I cast a non-creature, they get bigger, but I have to cast it.
Right.
Should have attacked with them because they would have been big last turn. So I cast a bunch.
Yep.
Okay. So most of Nick's creatures are little, I gather.
Right now, yes.
Okay. Except for his big tree.
12/12 blocker, dude. Yeah.
Hey, and remember, Nick, those 5 cards are exiled, not in your graveyard.
Yeah. No. Oh, they are.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
And
How
same
about
with
that?
the
And
other
the
one.
3 that I did last turn, too.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm turning them to exile because I use exile as this way, graveyard is this way.
Got it.
Way I rule.
Okay. I really need to be better at scrying with that whole
You just keep
passe
forgetting.
industry thing. Yep,
Yeah.
totally do. Okay.
Hey, Nick.
More cowbell, please.
Yeah.
So I will tap these 3 for Rosie again. Hello,
Rosie's back.
Rosie.
Yeah.
All right, that's 2
And-
more for me. I'm
Two
gonna
good.
die to that stupid bat.
And I get to place 2 counters, probably put it on the bat.